Yo! Lurgies and germs! Day 3 of the November challenge. So, yesterday a few technical issues. Again, today, seeing how it goes. It's pissing with rain, so the bars are all wet. But that's not an excuse not to be outside in nature doing burpees. See, that's first 50 done, and because I'm doing it, God heard. He saw me getting it in and he said, I'm going to send that guy some blue sky. Fucking crazy, right? So not even does burpees save your life, it changes the bloody weather. Now I'm aching and in pain all over. I was really concerned this morning about not being able to do anything today, but dedication and persistence, you'll get results. So no more procrastinating, please. Get it in, whatever your excuse is, not good enough. So if you love yourself and you respect yourself, you'll go and get it in, right? I'm gonna check, hold on. Right, look, God's provided the weather. And I'm providing the work, so let's get back into it. Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, That's 80. No equipment necessary. This is all you versus you. Every day we have a challenge, and that challenge is always the same. It's, are you going to look after yourself? Are you going to respect yourself? Are you going to do yourself proud? Are you going to be a good human? You're going to be a great human. Are you going to be better today than you were yesterday? That's the only competition you're ever truly going to face. Now, if you go into any kind of competition, exam, test, anything in life, you go meet a new person, you try a new thing, do a new job, whatever it is, that's your competition. Now, when you go into this challenge, this daily challenge of being a better person today than you were yesterday, you got to have the right attitude. Now, you don't go in to win. We never enter a battle with the objective of winning. Now, I know that might be a bit confusing for some of you, but what happens if you go in with the objective of winning and you lose? A win's not going to be all that great because you already assumed you were getting it, so it takes a little bit of the magic out of it. But what happens if you lose? You've gone in to win, you come out a loser. You're going to lose momentum, enthusiasm, confidence. You're going to start slacking after that. So, when you go into battle, you go to do your best. And your best, my friend, is always good enough. Don't matter about everyone else. Don't compare yourself to them, their situation, their opportunity, their privilege. That's bitch talk. So if you're going to start complaining that someone else is doing better because of X, you're a bitch. If you're going to start blaming your life, what you've done, how you feel, the situation you've got into, if you blame that on other people, you're a bitch. That's bitch work, right? Now, this is where Cali comes in and helps you with that. Every battle, I'm here to do my best, to be better than I was yesterday. I don't need anyone encouraging me. I don't need motivation. This is just discipline, discipline, discipline. I come to do my best, not to win, not to complete, not to pull off a trick or a move or something, but to just come and do my best. And so long as I'm on this constant trajectory for the rest of my life, I'm a winner. If I dip or plateau, I'm a loser. And it's all because of my attitude, my brain, the way I look at things, the perception I have on things due to my history. It's all bullshit. Get out, outdoors, do you really bloody well. God's always watching, or the universe is watching, or whatever you want to believe. There's some power, some energy, something that we can't explain, that's always watching us. And it's providing us, or taking things away from us, or directing us as we need to go, not as we want to go. So you got to do what you need, and once you do what you need, what you want will be easier to obtain. Life will be easier to manage. You'll be less stressed, less problems, less issues. You'll learn to become more humble, more appreciative, more grateful. So don't go out to win. Go out to do your best, and your best is good enough. This is my best, or something close to at least. Sit. 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 108 burpees done for day 3. I've done my best, didn't come to win. You know what? Might have actually had the attitude of wanting to win earlier today, this morning. And I think that might have actually pushed me a bit in the wrong direction, because that can also lead to perfectionism, which then becomes procrastination, because we don't want to get any little tiny issue thing wrong. So we want everything to be A1 perfect all the time. It's not going to happen. As I spoke about yesterday, prepare, but also be flexible. Things ain't always going to turn out the way that you want, the way that you expect, the way that you need. Well, that's debatable. If it's not the way you want, it might be directing you to what you need. In which case, you really got to take a deeper look at yourself. Now, shadow work's something we're going to have to talk about, because a lot of people think that they're special, think that they're right, won't apologise, won't admit their wrongs. So, dealing with these people can leave us sick, bitter, twisted, and all the other fun stuff. These people have not done the shadow work, because if they had, they would realise their behaviour is shit. But a lot of us walk through life thinking that we're projecting the image that we perceive ourselves as perfectly to the rest of the world. It's not true, it never is. So, if you've got someone bitching and blaming and whinging and just saying, oh, it's their fault, it's this fault, it's that fault, it's not my fault, blah, blah, blah. When you point at someone, you're pointing 3 fingers back at yourself. Take note of that. So if you want to blame anyone in your life, start by blaming you. It's all your fault. It is, honestly. You don't believe me? Write it down, check. Go back through every, or even just pick one event, one traumatic or difficult experience in your life. Go back to it and think, how could I have improved? Do not divert the blame. Do not say, well, I was only a kid and mum done this and dad done that. That's still blaming. I'm not saying it's warranted. I'm not saying these are good people. I'm not saying they should get away scot-free. The world will pay them back in one way or another. But it's not about them. It's about you and being the best version of you. So, mum done this, dad done that, right? Why didn't you run away? Why didn't you make a phone call? Why didn't you learn to fight? Why didn't you learn to hide? Why didn't you get some support, some friends, why didn't you figure it out? And then, that's not being harsh, that's just stopping you from getting in the same situation again. And if you do get in that situation, you'll know how to get out of it, because you've assessed how it happened, what got you there, how you felt, and what got you out of there. So, start taking ownership of your life. If you're not joining in with these burpees, you're the bitch.